Peace and prosperity. I'm sitting here at the park doing my usual. Smoking on what's left of my father's collection that I got from him. That I inherited from him during his transition. And I was just thinking, it's really not hard to stand out in this world where, especially when it's cool to be a part of the in crowd or a part of the hive, right? The only thing you have to do nowadays in order to stand out for real, is just be yourself and being independent. And it doesn't, for me, I don't understand how being yourself and being original and being who you innately are is actually hard to do. Like, I don't get how there's so many people that really struggle with that, because I mean, that's just part of my personality. Maybe it's because I grew up in Brooklyn where, you fought to stand out by being yourself and figuring out, who you are as an individual, what your style is, how you talk, how you dress, how you walk, you know what I'm saying, the things that you like to do. It has always been impressed on me to not be a part of the in crowd because, it's crowded, for one. For one, it's crowded. And two, I like my peace. I like being alone. Like, I'm out here by myself. It's just me, it's just me and, you know what I'm saying, him. You know what I'm saying? That's it. I'm out here by myself. And when you're a part of the in crowd, you're constantly around people. And not only are you constantly around people, but what's considered to be acceptable in the crowd changes so fast, and it changes all the time. And I don't have the emotional aptitude, I don't have the emotional space, I don't have the mental ability or will to even try to keep up with that stupid, goofy shit, man. I don't. I never have. And since I never followed the crowd, I realized a very interesting thing happened. What always happened? The more I rebelled against the crowd, the more the crowd actually followed me instead. And it used to bug me because I'm like, wow, man, like, what do y'all want? I'm trying to get away from y'all motherfuckers. Why are y'all around me? Like, why do you care what I think? Why do you care what my opinion is of what you're doing? Why do you want me to teach you something? Why are you interested in this? Who told you I like doing this, that, and the other? You know what I'm saying? Like, I was always bothered by people, and that being bothered with people is directly rooted in trauma that I have endured because of people and under the influence of other people. Think about it. All the trauma that you've experienced in your life, the majority of it, especially in your younger years, all of it actually in your younger years has absolutely nothing to do with your decision making. It actually has everything to do with the decision making of the adults in your life. You know what I'm saying? And when you get older, you can experience a lot of trauma through your own personal decisions and shit like that. But I mean, my bad, it was a old woman that was walking. She was on the phone, and I didn't want to hear her conversation. I didn't really want y'all to hear it either. But you know, the trauma that you experience is influenced and endured through people. You know what I'm saying? It's very rare that you actually traumatize your goddamn self, right? If you think about it, it's actually a really hard thing to do. You know, because it's not normal for you to want to experience any type of trauma anyway. So, when you think about it, it's like, damn, all the problems that I have in my life are predicated around the people that I'm around. Once you come to that conclusion, you just really start hating being around people, period. And people start to really irritate you and annoy you. And it's kind of like you get to a point where you just start looking at people like they have an ulterior motive. Like, what do you want? Why are you here? And, you know, that energy, when you project it, ironically, it just brings people closer. They want to hear your story. They want to see and they want to feel, try to understand why you are the way you are, why you're so standoffish. What happened to you that made you feel like you can't trust anybody? What type of people don't you trust? And the next question is always, you know, is there anybody that you love? You know, how do you treat your loved ones? Fuck you mean, how do I treat my loved ones? I treat them like I love them. You know what I'm saying? Like, stupid questions like that. But all in all, I wouldn't give it away for nothing, for anything in the world. I would never give my independence up to make people around me or people that are interested in me feel like they're accepted. I'm not. No, absolutely fuck not. I couldn't care any less if you feel like you're accepted or not. I really don't care. Because that has absolutely no bearing on my being or my existence, right? What I do care about, emphatically, is my respect and how people treat me. You know what I'm saying? So, remember, you set your own rules. You make up your own rules. You know what I'm saying? Nobody can dictate your life but you. And if you decide to willingly give somebody else that amount of power, that's on you. And that means that's something that you have to work on to figure out why you feel like this person, place, or thing is even worthy enough to have control over your life. That goes for anything. It goes for anything, anybody. Addictions, all of that included. What makes this person, place, or thing so special that they should have this much bearing on your life and your decision making? Think about that.